A day in a 5x9 concrete box, and even if you got through a concrete wall, you're in another cell. You're not out of the building. If you try to go through the bars, they're case-hardened steel, such a strong metal in these bars that you can't cut them with a hacksaw. So the guy can say you can't escape. Then in the building, they're counting you every 30 minutes. They have 2 cages with guards, with guns that'll shoot first, ask questions later. You get out of the building, there were big walls, barbed wire fences, you try to climb one, the guards don't ask any questions, they'll shoot first, ask questions later. And then there's that icy cold water. And there are a lot of stories that you can't make the swim. Actually, in 1933, they said you can't swim, it's too cold, currents are too strong, and there are sharks. 2 high school girls jumped in, swam over, waved at the guards, and swam away. Jack LaLanne, the American health enthusiast, did it in 1955. He did it again in 72, and shackled and chained. But if you know that American health enthusiast, who by the way wasn't any bigger than me, he could just do more sit-ups at 95 than I can do at any point in my life. So perfect shape. And we had a 7-year-old kid do it several years ago, a dog's done it, 90-year-olds have done it. So the trick is you have to be acclimatized to the icy cold water. And you'll read, oh, it's 54 degrees 10 Celsius. That's the coldest part, which is around the island where it's really deep. You get shallower, you can get a lot warmer. You can actually get up to about 60 degrees. So some of those guys swimming over an aquatic park where it's much shallower, warmer. But they're going to tell you you can't make the swim because of great white sharks. Now, they have done a lot of research. There are a lot of sharks in the bay. They're hungry. They have a lot of teeth. But the majority of them are little sharks, totally harmless to mankind. So let's say you don't worry about sharks. You go, now I heard there's a shark attack. They had one on the news the other day. That's outside the Golden Gate on the ocean side. They do know that sharks will sometimes come in. They don't know where to go. They don't know why, but they evidently don't chew on anybody. They just leave. We're not sure why. So, do you really think you could escape from this prison? Turns out Frank Lee Morris was an escape expert. He had been in and out of prison his entire life.